Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I just got out of a meeting at work and I'm in Kyoto right now, and I want to go to the Kyoto Nijo Castle, and then if we have time I want to go to the Imperial Palace. But I just got this camera and I ordered a new battery, and actually this camera might run out of batteries, so I'm going to try to fit everything in and I'm going to try to go to the Imperial Palace. A lot of people, when they come to Japan, they only go to Tokyo and Kyoto and they don't get to see a lot of the smaller stuff. So I'm gonna try to go to see everything and show you guys all the smaller places in Kyoto if you don't have the time to see them all. So the Nijo Castle is supposed to be the biggest castle in Japan. Actually, it's because it's the biggest as far as like the grounds go. So I'm trying to find the entrance, and it might take you a while to find the entrance. This is a nice river next to the castle. But how you can get to Nijo Castle is if you take from Kyoto Station, you can go on the Karasuma line and switch line on the Tozai line, or you can even walk from Kyoto Station. It would probably take you about 20 minutes. And if you want to go to the Imperial Castle, you can get off at the Marutomachi station. And so I'm going to try to find the entrance to this place and walk down this river.
Thank you.
Je prends les taux directs ou je paye avec la carte? Hein? Pour la monnaie qu'on n'a pas sortie. On garde la reste de la monnaie. Et je prends les deux, je paye avec la carte. Je sais où qu'on met la carte là-dedans.
Alright, so getting the ticket was pretty simple. You can go to the automated machine and pay about 1,030, and that's about $10. And then you can also just go to the garden, which is a little bit cheaper. So you just get your ticket and you just go right in. So I didn't go inside because I can't bring the camera inside and there's no photos, so I just opted not to go inside. So we're gonna go into the Minamaru Garden. Minamaru Garden. We came in, I think we came in through here, and then we came around here, and inside here through the garden, and now we're gonna go into the main area. You can actually go and eat at this tea house and have some tea. This is the second moat. So there's two moats at this castle. So over here, get out of here. You gotta go around here. And I guess that was it. So the main castle is under construction, I guess, and I guess you can. I guess you can't really go inside. But as far as castles go, this is the largest, not actual castle size, but the largest compound. But I think the largest castle in Japan is the Himeji Castle, which I'll be going to in the future and comparing all these castles. So the person who actually lived here was the shogun. The shogun was the general that the emperor appointed, and he was pretty much like a dictator. And so he would live here, and that's why it's so protected by double moats. It's very interesting to have this huge castle, and right outside these walls there's a busy modern day city life. So at the exit they have some food stalls. They have some food. You have some food while you get out of here. Ice cream. And the cafe and souvenir shop. And we're back out to the city. It's amazing on this really loud, busy street. Inside there's a castle and a garden. It's really quiet inside. Really amazing. So now that we're finished, we're gonna go to the Imperial Palace. Was it worth the $10? If you like history, if you like learning about things like that and looking at castles, I would recommend it. But if you have other things on your itinerary, I think you can miss it, or you just watch this video. But also another cool fact was I didn't go into the indoor location because I just thought it wouldn't be that interesting. Also, it's not like original. They've renovated, so it's not as it was before back a long time ago. Another interesting fact about this place is that they would have creaking floors, so they would know when intruders would come in. So yeah. So let's go on to the Imperial Palace. The Imperial Palace is actually only about, I would say, a 20-minute walk, and I think a lot of people do that. A lot of people go to the palace, and then they go to Imperial Palace, and then they go to the castle, or vice versa. Actually, I was helping somebody finding their way because they're wondering how to get there, and I helped them. So I'm assuming a lot of people do this. It's about a 15-minute walk. You can cut through the small streets. So that's where we're going. So I'm cutting through these smaller streets to get to the Imperial Palace. I actually go to the Imperial Palace during my lunch break because one of the schools that I work at is right next to the Imperial Palace. Also, if you are looking forward to, not looking forward to, but if you're looking to see all these places, you can also like get a hostel or hotel around this area. There's a lot of small hotels around here and Airbnbs that you can book. So, and if you walk through these smaller streets, you'll find these small little cute restaurants that are around here. I'll show you the street. There's a lot of cool houses too. Like this house. I always see this house here. That looks like him. So I just got to the main street. All you need to do is actually just come straight out of the gates at the castle, and then just go straight through the small streets, and then once you get to the main street, just make a left and walk about another 10 minutes. So 10 minutes right out of the castle, and then 10 minutes, make a left, and then make another 10-minute walk, and then you should get to the Imperial Palace. And this is the Imperial Palace over here, coming up to this corner. Alright, so the Imperial Palace is really, really large, so you'd be expected to do a lot of walking. So this entrance here is hard to find. Alright, so we're right here. We need to get inside there. So the Imperial family lived in this palace, and then originally the capital of Japan was in Kyoto, and then they moved it to Tokyo. So before then, the Imperial Palace would live, not Imperial Palace, but the Imperial family would live here. It's really nice here during the cherry blossom season because all the flowers, all the trees and flowers are really beautiful. What I like coming through these to these palaces, that I can imagine myself what it would have been like if you were in that time and walking around, and or if you're part of that imperial family, how would it have been like? I've also been to many places in China too where they have palaces, and they're massive over there. But sometimes you can just kind of picture yourself in those times with horses and people. Horses and people. Found the entrance. We're going in.
This was the living quarters of the emperor.
Alright, I think that's it. It's pretty interesting. So between the two, I'm not sure which one I like the most. They're both pretty interesting, but they're both different. Actually, because the other one you can go in like only in one house and you can't really see inside, but here you can see a lot of the places and the buildings inside, but you can't really go inside. So it's a little different. I like both actually. I like the castle because you can see it and it's really big. And actually I didn't get to see the outside of the castle, which is pretty famous. But here it's nice because you can see how they lived, and it's really nice with all the gardens and everything. Alright, we're doing some more walking. This place is massive. So if you're gonna come to the Imperial Palace, be prepared to walk. It's a lot of walking. And make sure you come to the right entrance, because if you can't find it, you might be doing a lot of walking. So again, make a left out of the train station, Jonnykimchee. Make a left and go straight, and then you'll see it on your right hand side. Alright, so I'm not sure if it's too bright, but my takeaway on the Imperial Palace, it was pretty good. But if you're coming to Kyoto, there's so many other places you can see. So if you're living in Japan, I would say I'd recommend it. But if you're just traveling here for like a week or two, I think there are other better places that you can visit. I'll be going to all of the places in Kyoto you can visit, so you don't have to if you're limited on time. So I've been to other palaces in China, and I think they have their pros and cons. I think it was cool here because you can see like the tatami mat and everything, but I think in China you can actually go inside the to the places and walk around. I'm really sweating out here. So my final take on this place, I think if you're a history buff and you like castles and these kind of things, if you're a history buff, I'd recommend you to come here. But if you're on a time restraint and you have a lot of things to do, there's a lot of things to do in Kyoto. So I think you can skip it and watch this video. You can probably go to a lot of other places that are around in Kyoto, and I'll be going to a lot of places in Kyoto and Osaka and Kobe. So maybe if you don't have time when you're traveling, you can watch some of these videos. So yeah, I'll be getting a gimbal next month, and hopefully my videos will get better. The editing will get better. The quality will get better. So if you liked what you watched today, or if you like the style of video, please leave a comment. And if you didn't, please leave a comment. Please subscribe, hit the like button. If not, it's okay too. And yeah, just wait, and I'll be making videos every week. This cool dog here. Alright, thank you for watching. Goodbye.